Uh, uh, ah, ah. Okay, hello everybody. I'm here. Happy Tuesday. I'm like a little bit thrown off because Heather's here today, so I had to scare everyone. I had to scare them out of the living room to be like, I need to start streaming. I don't care if you stay, that's fine, but I have to start streaming now. So I'm here. I did it. I made it. My son Cubone is also here. He's a good boy. I don't know where everybody is. I'm seeing that there's people watching, but everyone's very quiet, which is fine. Sometimes it just takes a little bit longer. I don't know. It's fine. So, oh no. Oh, whoops. Oh no. Oh my God. Okay. You know what? I just remembered. I totally forgot with everything else I've been doing that I need to replay through day 3. I forgot. I was gonna do that off stream. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck. Okay, you know what? I've done this before though with like just going through, and if you just click through all of the dialogue, it can be pretty fast. So, you know what? Yeah, you guys will live. It'll be fine. I can just click through it really quick and it'll be fine. So, and then I'm like, anyone who's watching it back, they can just, oh, fuck. Like, the thing is too, is I can absolutely go in and just like turn off the audio and stuff too. So let's see, the newspaper. Newspaper. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. It looks like outside. I feel so silly, you guys. I feel so absolutely silly. Where's the card? Okay, look at the card. Okay. Listen, we're gonna speed run this as much as I can. Go to... Oh, fuck, I forgot. I just realized, too. If you were hearing an echo, it's because... didn't register I had headphones on. And I was like, why does it sound different and louder than it's supposed to be? Okay, listen. Do you come to the streams for Gabriel Knight or do you come for me? This is the real test, isn't it? This, you know? Okay, let's take... Nope. No, get your key. Get your key. Get in your car. Yep. Okay, let's go. This is my himbo hours. I am blessed. Just me being a fucking stupid. Okay.
I don't have anything else.
Are we done? Okay. Get package. Read the letter. Oh. First package.
March 18th. I've been doing the research, Gerda. There's also some weird... It's all ancient. I'm sending this to your...
Damn it, what the hell is Grace doing here?
I love stupid
At least she's off in the...
ways. Fuck. Shut up. Okay. Talk to me about Ludwig. Talk to me about Ludwig again. Talk to me about the Black Wolf. Okay.
Well, I'm off. See you, Harry.
Hunt Club.
Goodbye.
You know, it's great. We got to do the whole cuckoo clocks thing again, which is pretty stupid. Okay, so let's go. Let's go. This is the only part I can't speed up. I'm saying this to your... Damn it! I mean, the thing I think's fun about clicking through all the cutscenes is just all the, like... You get, like, just the very, like, split-second beginning of dialogues. This is the only part we can't speed up. Like, I'm just like, I wanted to be with Grace right now, and I forgot that we didn't finish. Okay, so what do? We get to the Hunt Club, look around. Okay. Let's look around. Let's go to the back. Oh, the door's locked. Let's go to this door. This door is not locked. What's this? Nice
plant.
Nice plant. Alright. So then we'll go back. Do I have to talk to Xavier now? Ask all the questions. Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Okay, let's go look at the cops. You save a lot of time if you're just not listening to any of the
Guess
dialogue.
I figured out where last night's killing took place. Isn't that the... He's not... Looks like a television... Looks like a...
Let's take the envelope, right? We need the envelope. Is this the envelope? No, that's my notepad. Oh, God. Where's my envelope of evidence? Why am I... Oh, there we go. I thought it was an envelope for some reason. No. God, let me pick this up. Thank you.
He's busy. I'll see him.
So we got through that whole scene. Great. Done. Okay, now we gotta go to the police station. So anyway, the only thing that's keeping me together right now is this boy. He's perfect in every single way. He's my darling son. He's my sweet baby. I don't have anything special to say about him. Look how good he is. Look at him. I saw him and I picked him up because I was like, I need a Cubone, and I've always wanted one of these, and I never saw one in real life. And like, it's like to scale, basically. This is how big a Cubone is. They're small. They're small little guys. Okay, let's go to the police. Himself, their victims. How many victims? Well, when were the victims? Is there a pattern to the killer? What do forensics say? Have you considered werewolfery? The killer isn't a zoo wolf, is it? Do you believe only one animal is responsible? How about the downtown killing? Tell me about this last victim. Any theories as to why it happened? Oh, tell me about the black wolf. Does that mean anything to you? Talk to me about the missing persons case. Okay, that was all I had to say. I'm gonna look at this. Yep.
Grossberg.
Grossberg. I'm gonna take this note very sneakily. Don't worry. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, so now we gotta go back to the lawyer. Let's leave. Goodbye. It's a lot of back and forth. It's a lot of running around, you know? A lot of running around. Okay, lawyer, missing persons. Do a thing on that. Do I have to do anything else here? Okay, that's it. Alright. Gonna go get our cuckoo clocks. At least I have my son. My son.
Cuckoo clocks.
Cuckoo clocks. Cuckoo clocks, Cubone. Cuckoo clocks.
Cuckoo clocks.
I'm just like, I'm an adult, and yet I want like a little baby Bjorn to carry him in. Have his little tail poking out the bottom, just walk around town like this. You know?
Hello.
Hello, Guten Tag. Cuckoo clocks.
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
Never know.
How did I get it? Oh no. Oh, I need to give him the wallet. That's right. Okay. Where's my fucking wallet? Cuckoo clocks. No, let me get the wallet. No, I want to get the wallet. Stop it. I'm suffering. Now I have a cuckoo clock. Alright, cuckoo clock. Okay, now I gotta go to the Baron. See how fast I can get through this when we're like not doing anything except walking and clicking and checking? That's it. That's all we need to do. No, not that way. Also, the top of my hair is too long. Do you see this? It's disgusting. I could probably like tie it back at this point though. I think my hair is too long for that to look decent though. Okay, so see the Baron. I'm gonna put you over here. This gay. Okay, himself. Where are you from? Tell me about your family. What brought you to Munich? What about the club? How about the club members? How about the club members? How about the Black Wolf? Meow.
I'm not sure what else to say.
Oh, did I not get everything? Because I brought up the Black Wolf. Okay, well. Look at the mask.
Interesting. No.
It's Brazilian. Okay. Now. Wait, what are you doing, Achilles? I'm waiting for the new razor guides to get her to cut mine. Ugh. What? What does that mean? Oh, your hair! Fucking, I'm
not
so
sure what
stupid. Understandable. I'm like,
I should get going.
I had Keith touch up my side before we went to a Soyuz, but I think I have to go to my class again. No, I have to go lock them. Yes. Sorry, I'm like so scattered right now because I'm like all over the fucking place. I think I have to write the letter now. I also feel like unmoored and like insane doing this because I'm like, what am I doing? What's going on? Oh, I need to look at the note. Oh, I need to make a call. Sorry, I forgot I need to make a phone call. Yours for a phone number. Yep. Okay. Done. Okay. Okay, we gotta go mail the letter.
I was hoping for a Mercedes.
I just hate that, like, after you use the keys the first time, it's like, no, you have to use the keys every single fucking time. Every single fucking time you want to use the car in the single screen. Okay, we gotta go do our walk. Ugh. Cuckoo clocks. Let's go, Gabriel. Power walk. You'll be delighted to know that we're already halfway through this day. Goes fast and you don't have to listen to anyone talk. I really want to watch someone speedrun this game. I remember Alex talking about it and being like, it was like 30 minutes or something. And I'm like, if they had to sit here for this fucking walking, and that's the only thing that they had to fucking manage, you know?
What should I mail?
What should I mail? Me too. I don't know. What should I mail? Can do it. I don't know why I didn't click through it. Okay, after I post it, go to the Hunt Club. Hunt Club. Hunt Club. Okay, use the clock on the plant. Clock on the plant. Plant on the clock. If they plant the clock. Mail the car keys.
I think I've pumped that particular well dry.
Mail your flat fucking ass, Gabriel. Fuck. I feel like the latency is like a bit off. Standing here normally. Got my watch. Okay, let's get steal the keys. Steal the key. Oh, open it. Oh, get the key. Oh, we got the key. Okay, we're gonna go. Okay, we're gonna go unlock the door. Use the keys on the door. Okay. So let's get our clock back. Let's put our clock back. Do it again. This is normal person behavior, don't you worry. I'm gonna stand here. Pump that well dry. Yep. Alright. I'm like, you can't even jitter on the spot or anything. You're just like doomed to stand still. Okay, so let's go to the drawer. I'm gonna open the drawer. And we're gonna get the keys. Get the keys, you bail the car keys. Then we go down, and we're gonna go down into the room. Go down into the room. This is us speedrunning. We're speedrunning really good. Oh, look at those heads. Look at those heads. Look at this.
Just a guess.
What's this notebook?
Rise.
What's over here? Look at the things.
Photos of the
things.
Photos of.
Photos. Okay. Get out of here, you. Okay, now let's talk to him. Hello, I'm here to talk to you about yourself. Tell me about yourself. Tell me about hunting. What do you know about voodoo? What do you know about New Orleans? What do you know about Capri Sun Corps? It's a Black Wolf. Trophies. All right. Talk to Von Zell. Okay, we got one paragraph of the guide left. Okay, so let's fucking, what do we do next? We gotta go back to the Baron. Let's go back to the Baron. Gotta do the walk again. I'm gonna save right here. That seems like the spot to save. Save. We're gonna remember to save more often since I fucked up last time. Alex, if you just got here, I'm speed running through day 3 because I forgot that I lost that save. And we're just speed running it. The only thing you can't speed up is this walk. This is it. Maybe I'll become a speedrunner, but only for this game. What do you think? It's very specific. I feel like all it's really gonna take is just to... Oh my gosh, Alex. That's over 2 years of subscription. I love you. Thank you. Mwah. Oh, mwah. Here, Alex, for my son. Look at him. He's learning about Gabriel Knight. He's just a little baby. He doesn't know about anything. Tell me about the club basement. Tell me about the club philosophy. Tell me about the club philosophy. Tell me about the club philosophy, please. And that's it. I'm not sure what else to say. Alright,
Well, I hate to say it, but...
Okay, now we gotta do the walk again. We keep doing the walk. If I understand that, like, what this would take, like, memorizing all of the days, all of the chapters, and just knowing where your cursor needs to be on the screen. So I would have to memorize everything, and then memorize exactly where the cursor needs to be to, like, click on the next thing as fast as possible. Which is, you know, it doesn't sound hard, but it also doesn't sound fun or exciting. Especially this part, because I'm like, you can't, this is it. This is it. This is the whole speedrun would be that. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. That's the wrong one. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Some guys here. Oh, let's talk to Earring. Sorry, we have to cut through Earring. I love you, Earring. You're my favorite. Tell me about orgies. Tell me about omegas. Tell me about knots. Tell me about the Black Wolf knot. That's that. So these guys. Haven't had a chance to talk to you. I haven't had a chance to talk to you. What are you guys talking about?
So, what were y'all talking about when I came up?
Okay, this is around the time that it fucking died on us. So I'm gonna save. Just to be ultra sure that we don't lose it. Okay. So, alright, so here's the actual start of the stream. I need to shake off the fucking powering through things, or else I'm just gonna be clicking through everything. Wow. But yeah, I have my little son. He's a good boy. He's extremely cute. He's got little beans in his belly. Look at how he fits in my little hands. I kiss him on the eye. He sit with me all day. Alright, so let's see. Can we talk with these guys?
Yes, Herr Knight?
Fucking what? Fucking what? Gabriel, get out. Get out, Gabriel. Hey, how's it going? Oh, just wanted to grab a magazine. I actually do need a magazine. I read ahead.
Just wanted to grab a magazine.
Then grab one.
Then grab one, Gabriel Knight.
Thanks.
And Knight. Oh, he hates us. He's like, that American prick. He smells disgusting. So, go grab my balls. Look at this magazine. I want to see it. What does it say? Oh, inside Nick Togrig. I don't know how to say it.
I can't read it. It's in German.
Oh, it's my house finch outside. I hear him, but I cannot see him. Can you guys hear the bird? Either way.
Hey.
Can I join you in a moment, Gabriel? Price and I are almost finished.
Oh my god, they're planning the threesome.
I'll be around.
Oh, I'm sorry, you cannot hear burb. They're very cute. Just means that my mic's working as intended. My audio isn't great. I feel like I really need to go in and like tinker with it. I don't know what I'm doing, but I put something on it so that it wouldn't pick up literally every single sound in the house, and now the quality is not good. So, I don't know. Anyway, here's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to take our tape recorder and put it in the magazine.
That's a...
What? What did he say? Oh, did I already do it? Okay, I did it. He said that's a thought and then didn't say anything else. Okay, let's put it back. Put it back. Put it back.
Just wanted to put this magazine back.
It's the only thought Gabriel's ever had.
It wasn't very good. I wouldn't recommend it.
Gabriel. Gabriel. His little smirk. It's all gonna be in German. We don't know what it means. Oh, cutscene, you guys.
Herr Baum.
Gentlemen, excuse me, please.
Oh, beer. What is this? What's that exchange? It's a bunch of men passing signs around in a...
I apologize for not getting to you sooner. Have you been enjoying yourself?
Oh, it's been loads of fun.
Good. I'm glad you're going with us tomorrow. We don't get started until the afternoon, so won't have to worry about staying up late tonight.
I have to warn you, my hunting's kind of rusty.
I'm sure you'll do just fine.
Was?
Mist.
I demand to know what you're doing at this club.
Me?
Baron Monsell. Really?
Are you aware that this guest of yours has been asking intimate questions? Poking around in our personal affairs? He must be a reporter. Or the police.
He's a novelist.
What do we have to fear from a reporter or the police? Although I can promise you her night is neither.
You don't care that he's prying into our private business? What possible motive could he have?
Gar! Please. He's my guest. You're the one who's turning that into an inquisition.
Then it is on your head.
Bark, 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 bark.
I apologize for that.
You keep defending me. I'm not exactly helping the harmony around here.
Believe me, the harmony was shattered a long time before you came. Monsell gets territorial.
He gets territorial.
I'm tired of it, frankly.
Well, I should go anyway. I wanted to clean up before tonight.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
Oh,
Good enough
night,
tonight.
night.
I should be home soon. See you then.
Wait. Wait, I should be home soon. Are we staying at his place? Wait. Oh, are we going over later? Is that why? Oh, right, because we're going over later, and I'm like, oh my god, they have a date. Oh no! We have a date with Von Glauer. Oh my god, good. Oh no, the cat! I'm glad Gabriel's wearing his amulet. Like, good, thank you. It's just Glauer out there being like, you said you were rusty at hunting. I'm trying to help. It's just Von Zell, or whatever his name is. Zell. I love that we're like guests in this house, but they're just never here. I like this weird effect where it's like, is it supposed to be like infrared? Is it, what is it? Okay, well, it only took us 27 minutes, but we did it. We got to part 4 with Grace, which is what we wanted. It's what we wanted today. So we did it. Congratulations, everyone. See how fast I can do it? Do it fast. I have a question. Is she just sleeping in Gabriel's room? That's the impression I have. Oh, is she gonna have another, like, medium vision? Oh no, wolves! Oh, is this a dream? What is happening? What am I watching? Oh, I see. This is like this is a Power Metal video. Is that Grace? Let's put some Sonata Otica into this. Oh, it is. Look at human guys go, oh! Yeah. What is she wearing? Oh god, it's so loud. Grace looks hot in this one. I'm not gonna lie. What? Okay, come on. This is not in any way convincing. Get fucked. That fucking clip-ass art. Oh my god, okay? Alright, yep, do it, get in. Get, okay? Alright. Who's that? Oh, hydrate, that's a good idea. I only have wine, is that hydration? Oh my god, this is very silly. I'm glad that Grace wears a nightgown. Anyways, here she is, standing in the middle of the room. Should I go and get water? I should. It was a metal music video. And then the metal music video ends here. It's just her just standing. Hold on, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stand like that. Move my chair. Wait. You can't see me. That's the problem. I'm gonna get water. Okay. I did it. Hope you appreciated seeing my whole t-shirt. My whole t-shirt. Alright. Let's go. Let's go, Grace. How are you doing?
Grace Nakamura.
That is your name. Thank you, Grace. I'm just gonna pull up the guide again, because, you know, we like to be efficient here. Alright. What's the other girl's name? Gertie? Gerda? So it says I have to pop out and pick up the mail. Where do I pick up the mail?
I wonder what Gerda's up to.
Okay. Oh, is it outside? Yeah, girl, get your coat. Man, the latency is really bad between the stream and the chat, you guys. This is like, it's not usually like this. I wonder if my internet's like just not as strong today. Anyways, if I'm late to respond, that's why. How do I check the mail? Where's the mail?
Gerda's being a real pig about those car keys.
Rude, Gracie. Where do I get the mail? Do I have to go to the mail? You know, you have to go to the mail, to the post office. Is this the post office? No, that's the pub. This is the post office. Hello? 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 Any mail for me?
Guten Tag. Grüß Gott, Frau Nakamura. Ich habe etwas für Sie.
Oh, she does have mail for me.
Oh, it's from Gabriel. Ja, das ist vom Schattenjäger.
Ja. Ja!
No, I think you... Gabriel is a working partner and...
And so he's like, oh, so you're fucking the
mind.
Schottenjäger?
Danke. Bitte, brauchen Sie noch etwas?
Danke.
Bitte.
I don't know why we had like the weirdest exchange there. Alright, let's look at my mail. Let's read it. Grace Nakamura. Care of Schloss Ritter.
Gracie, you decided to come over. That's great. Good tag and all that. I'm sure you and Gertie are hitting it off. Thanks for finding the werewolf book. I'm not sure what it all means, but it might be useful. But Ludwig II, you know, I think you might have something there. Ubergrau says there are 2 places you should check out. Ludwig had a castle called New Swan something, and there's a museum about him here in chemistry. Something like that. I really think you should spend some time looking into it.
Gabriel! Gabriel, you dumb fuck!
Don't worry. Things are going very smoothly this time around. I've tracked a suspect to a hunt club run by a man named Von Glauer. He seems okay, but I'm sure there's something going on with at least one of the others. Don't worry, though. I met a police detective named Lieber, so I have backup. I'll be finished soon. Sit tight and enjoy your visit till I get there. Gabriel.
What does he think? I'm on vacation here? And no address. Thank you very much, Mr. Knight.
I love you, Grace. You deserve more. Alright, so let's go. We have to go hang out at the pub. First thing in the morning, let's get into this German pub. Let's talk to our second favorite man in this game. He's my second favorite.
Herr Huber?
Yes?
Yes. Her little smile.
I was wondering if you've changed your mind about telling me where Gabriel is. It's really important.
No. Sorry.
Thanks.
Bitte?
She's so cute and flirty for no reason. But only with him. Let's touch with these people. Oh god, it's her.
dear.
Hi, I'm Grace Nakamura from the castle. Am I interrupting?
Heavens, no.
This woman.
Have a seat, Miss Nakamura.
Well, I might. For a moment.
Isn't this nice? We just finished our breakfast. Do you want something?
No, thanks.
Good for you. I can never turn down food myself. Now,
90s.
just tell us all about it, Sugar Pie.
Fucking Americans.
You mentioned the other night that you were a demonologist. What is that exactly?
Well, it's not as bad as it sounds, honey. What Emma and I really do is to help protect people.
Protect them from what?
Well, do you believe in the devil, Miss Nakamura?
I believe in good and evil, if that helps.
Oh, but Satan and his demons are real, and they will attack the living. And most folks don't know what to do once they've been attacked. We try to help protect people.
How can you protect people from demons?
Best protection is faith in God, of course. But sometimes faith isn't enough. Sometimes we have to delve into the supernatural in order to protect others. Your Schottenjoggers are just the same.
Schottenjobber.
We are? I mean, he is?
Of course. The warriors of light are rare these days, but they do exist all around the globe.
That's interesting. I just read about a group called Manos del Sol in Brazil. So the Ritters aren't the only Schottenjägers.
Well, they're probably the only ones to use that title.
Schottenjäger.
But others have been
Schottenjäger?
chosen for the battle.
I like Grace checking her watch like, oh, fucking these people.
Do you know anything about King Ludwig II?
Sure, we saw his castles, didn't we, Mother?
We sure did. Why do you ask?
What's wrong with straight people?
Well, I found a letter in the Schottenjäger library warning Ludwig about the Black Wolf.
Who wrote the letter?
One of Gabriel's ancestors, a Schottenjäger.
Seems like whoever was using me as a megaphone helped you find that letter. Perhaps you should follow the path something's pointing at. Look into Ludwig.
I intend to. The other night you
What
said
if they're
something about the
werewolves? That'd
Black
be funny.
Wolf. What did you mean? Where did you hear that name?
I wasn't the one talking.
I don't understand.
Well, that's quite all right. The point is, it would be a very good idea to answer those questions, and we must work together to do so. Of course I'll help you,
Oh,
Pumpkin.
no.
I'd like to know myself, wouldn't I? It isn't every day one's taken over by a disembodied spirit, and I don't much care for it, thank you.
You're not talking about a seance, are you?
Oh, heavens, no.
Thank God.
Emma's right. I'm much better at tarot cards. I can read for you or for someone else if you prefer.
Christian tarot card readers. Oh my god, we can actually get a tarot reading? I'm like, you guys, listen, you guys. It's funny because my cards are literally right here. This is like part of me cringing at this shit is I'm like, oh no. I'm kind of like this. Oh no. At least I'm not Christian.
Are you sure you don't know anything about the Black Wolf?
I never did, dear. I told you. Really, you mustn't confuse the vessel
Only
with
is
the
coming up.
voice. All I remember was seeing a very bright flash like lightning. Next thing I knew, Em'll have me outside. Whatever it was very powerful. Very powerful.
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to do my tarot reading.
Don't you worry now. I know what I'm doing.
Oh my god.
Push your vital energies into the cards.
Push your vital energies in, child.
This is your soul card.
You didn't shuffle!
That's what applies to all of your lifetimes. It's the Empress. Oh, that's a good one.
What's it mean?
It means that your soul's journey is one of leadership. There's great strength here and intelligence. This card represents what you're like in this lifetime. It's the Chariot. Self-discipline, control. You need to feel you have a plan, that you're testing your abilities. The Chariot's very masculine. In combination with the Empress, it tells me that you're currently exploring your male side. You will seek out great achievement, but it does have its price.
Doesn't sound anything like me.
Yes, dear. The third card represents the other.
The other?
You've pulled the Magician. Who is he, dear?
Excuse me?
Your other, the Magician. Oh, this is a very powerful card. Major Arcana.
My other?
Everyone has an other. Let's see. I bet it's the Schottenjäger. What's his name?
The Schottenjäger? Gabriel Knight.
A name of power. He is powerful, this one. The Magician is dexterous and cunning, mischievous and manipulate.
That's Gabriel, all right.
And very strong with magical and occult powers. Now, this is interesting because your card, the Chariot, is all logic and reasoning, while his, the Magician, is spiritual and intuitive. You two are quite a pair. The fourth card shows what you're trying to achieve at this moment, your immediate destiny. It's the Strength or Lust card.
What?
Lust? Not that kind of lust, dear. It's a trial card, finding the strength to continue some difficult journey. It also represents the integration of conflicting energies. That must be your Chariot and his Magician energies. Strength also means bonding those energies, loving without judgment, learning to love the beast.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
What is this trial, dear? Do you know?
Well, Gabriel and I are involved with a case right now.
It will be a hard time. You must let your love give you power. Use the positive energy of your union or you may not succeed.
I think you have the wrong idea. Gabriel and I just work together.
Yes, dear. But if I might just suggest, when you're facing negative forces, the positive energy of love is a very vital weapon. You make yourself vulnerable when you resist your own tools.
Well, that's been helpful.
I hope so, dear.
Wow. It's one of those things where I'm like, this is extremely cringe. But there wasn't, besides calling the strength card a lust card, which I'm like, I've never seen that ever. I've never seen it be referred to like that. There was nothing necessarily incorrect. She interpreted the magician card not in the way that I would interpret it at all. But I guess if she's putting it in a slot where it's supposed to represent a person, then I guess. Like, well researched at the very least. What is this dance? Keith's dancing, you guys. Whoa, Keith's dancing. Yeah, dance in that Hooters shirt. The joke is that Keith's just kind of wiggling. Barely even. Keith, you have to stand there like you're in an FMV game. Great, good job, both of you. Heather's also here. Okay, let's ask about Gabriel's tarot. Bye, Heather.
Bye. Maybe we should do a reading for Gabriel.
Oh, let's! It's a little like spying on someone unawares, but what the heck?
This is unethical. Don't do this shit.
Reach out to the cards.
Achilles says hi, Heather.
And to think about his essence.
Heather says hi.
Achilles, hi.
Yeah.
His soul card is the magician. Yes, dear. It reflects your other
like
exactly.
60+ cards.
Oh,
in this
maybe,
area.
but I'd rather hold out for David Copperfield.
And his lifetime card. Oh, goodness.
You used that on the
Lovers.
Chariot card.
You mean
in
the sole
last
purpose of his life
one.
is in his pants? Doesn't surprise me.
And I thought it looked like
It's
the lovers,
not
and she
what
said it
you
was the
think,
Chariot.
dear. It's a duality card. As a lifetime card, it refers to Gabriel's own duality. Good versus evil, physical pleasure versus spiritual growth, that kind of thing.
That's
His
also
challenge is to integrate the conflicting parts of himself. Until he does, he'll never find peace. And you will find peace when you acknowledge all of him. Find a way to love the worst as you already love the best.
You're really reaching.
Mother.
His other is the High Priestess.
Let me guess. That's me, right?
It's because she didn't
No, dear,
shuffle the
it's not.
cards.
The High Priestess represents psychic mysteries, deep wisdom. This is a very different energy from your earthy one.
Your earthy card. Like
This
if
must
I
be
just,
our connection.
if I just held it like this.
To the voice, dear! Someone
the
is
first
trying to
4
communicate with
cards.
Gabriel. This force is represented by the High Priestess.
That's not much help.
It would be the same
What about the
cards every
Black
time.
Wolf?
But it is a help, dear. The High Priestess is a spiritual guide card if ever there was one. The message must have been a warning.
If this force is connected to Gabriel, and if he's so very psychic, then why doesn't it just go to him? Why say it to me?
Maybe Gabriel's blocked. Maybe he's purposefully blocking. There is that duality business. Let's go on and see if it becomes clear. The 4th card, remember, represents the current situation. It's death.
Oh,
Didn't she call it the strength card in the last one?
nothing to worry about then.
Now you just leave interpretation up to me, Sugar Pie. It's a transformation card, dying to one thing and being born to another.
Werewolfery.
It is painful, but it isn't necessarily bad. 2 of Wands. Oh my.
What?
A 2 is not good here. Wands is Mars in Aries. That's a war card. In conjunction with the death card, there are 2 possible transformations.
Becoming an Omega.
2 transformations?
Yes, dear. Gabriel is waging a spiritual battle. The transformation might be good or evil.
What evil?
That must be the purpose of the High Priestess. She's trying to guide him.
So you think he really might be in danger?
Oh, yes, dear. Gabriel's very essence is at stake. If he takes the wrong path with his powers, Imola and I will stay in town. You must let me know if anything else happens that we can read for clues. Let the Force use you.
May the Force be with you, Grace. Wow, that was entirely too much.
I'd better go.
Anytime you need us, stop by.
Be careful now.
Be careful there.
Thanks.
See you later, sugar tits. Inter doesn't want you to watch. Inter doesn't want me to stream. It's struggling a little bit. Okay, well that was a lot. Turn to the library. Oh, sorry. Go to the church scripts. Oh, let's go back to the church. Let's go to the church. Let's go to the church. Power walk. Grace can really do a good power walk. Let's go inside.
I don't want to...
Okay, let's go check out the crypt. Oh.
Gerda's here. I wonder what she's up to.
It looks like she's crying. Everyone wears trench coats in this universe. Is this a photo of her and Gabriel's fucking great uncle? Can you imagine it's a picture of her pussy inside? I don't know why I think there's a photo inside. There's gotta be something inside it.
Oh my god. Gerda was in love with Wolfgang.
Well, they were definitely fucking at least.
Boy, do I feel stupid or what.
Yeah, no fucking wonder, Grace.
I really should apologize, but I don't want to interrupt her. Maybe there's something else I can do.
And clean the whole castle for her.
I really should.
Okay, do I have to do anything else here? Okay. Alright, we gotta go back to Schloss Ritter. Off we walked in the little path.
Schloss Ritter.
Yeah, go inside it, please. Okay, great. Let's go upstairs. Like the music in here just feels like I'm building in Sims 1. Just extremely nothing music, you know? Okay, let's go here. To the library. Okay, so there's supposed to be a book on Ludwig. Oh. Did you find it?
I wish I could read these biographies of Ludwig.
You know the guy who likes to read to you.
Wait a minute. Ludwig II, fairy tale king of Bavaria. I didn't see this before. Yep, English.
The spirit's put there. Oh my gosh, Madge is here. Hi, Madge. So I have complicated feelings about the comparison between these two games. Because I'm like, aesthetically, they're really difficult to compare. Some of the things I really like about this, like, game and gameplay wise, is I like that you can't, like, get dead-ended somewhere. I like that. I feel like the gameplay in this one's a little bit more obtuse than the first one. I feel like most of, like, the reasons why I'm not enjoying this one as much as the previous one is, I don't like Gabriel's characterization in this game as much. 3 is totally different to both as well. Oh my god. Yeah, like, he just doesn't have the same... It's like he's sleepy in this game. It's a little different. Madge, listen, every time Von Glauer's been on the screen, we've all been, like, howling like wolves. Because, wow. He's less himbo when it blows. He's like himbo in a different way. He's like, I don't know. He's just regular stupid instead of, like, charming stupid. But, But I'm having a good time. The only thing I have been having an issue with is I have been having issues with, like, the actual game. Like, the game crashed last time, speaking of which, I'm going to save. So I had to replay a whole day because I forgot to do it. That Von Glauber's game would be worth playing. It'd be a lot harder to get through. Him and Grace. Grace is doing a fucking amazing job. Love her. Wow. Beautiful. All right. There we go. Virtual publishing. Nice. Okay. Read it to
Ludwig
me.
remained throughout his life both very bright and very naive. He was an introvert who seemed to be constantly out of sync with traditional views of rulership, money, and human relationships. The world ever failed to match his ideals. Perhaps this was a fault of his sheltered upbringing as future king. He never was introduced to the real world, and the real world failed to interest him as an adult. In his youth, Ludwig was in fine physical condition and loved to hike alone in the Alps and ride horses. He had a hunting lodge, Schahen, specifically for this purpose. Unfortunately, in 1872, a rather traumatic hunting accident befell the king at Schahen, and his leg was cruelly damaged. He never fully recovered from this incident, and his hiking and riding ceased. His physical health deteriorated from that time on, and explains why he looked so unhealthy in later years. A hunting accident?
Sorry, I just love, like, this book being like, his health deteriorated, which is probably why he didn't look healthy. It's like, yeah, that's, good job.
Other than his long-standing friendship with the Empress Elizabeth of Austria and with his mother, the relationships Ludwig attempted with others were nearly always a disappointment for him and a bewilderment for his partners. He would become obsessed with someone,
queer,
a singer, an artist, a nobleman or a peasant, and would bombard them with gifts, praise, and favors. When they would fail to return the depths of rapturous passion he required, the singular adoration and humble obedience he expected, he would grow disappointed and cut himself off from them. The objects of his interest were occasionally women, usually ones he fell in love with after seeing them in idealized roles on the stage, but they were more often young men who fit his fantasies of the heroic sagas like Lohengrin and Parsifal that he so loved.
So what I'm understanding is...
Other than his... When they would fail... A good example of the king's obsessive behavior in relationships is the following letter from the Königlich Bayerische archives, which this author was privileged to access. It is dated 1864, and it was written by Ludwig's manservant, Paul, to a friend. The king has been in high mood these days. The reason, of course, is a new interest. Thursday last, the king attended a performance of Lohengrin in the Wittelsbacher Theater. He came back in a fever, demanding that a man be found. The man, it was gathered, had been sitting in a box across from Ludwig and had drawn the king's attention by his beauty and his deep emotional response to the performance. The king declared that here at last is a sensitive soul. The man was tracked down and brought in for an audience. Upon my word, never have I seen any mind so in line with His Majesty's own. They discussed Wagner and France and Byron and all manner of things until long past dawn. The young man, beautiful indeed to look upon, met the king's enthusiasm and knowledge bit for bit.
This is so gay. Like...
His Majesty has been in the thick of it ever since, and while I welcome his good temper, I grow tired of fetching letters back and forth to Louis, so called by His Majesty, that should tell you who the young man looks like, at all hours of the night. This author has not been able to learn much about Louis, but he was known to have been a seemingly high-bred foreigner, and he was involved with Ludwig as late as 1880, when he fell into disfavor. The king, especially later in life, felt a great deal of guilt about his sensual nature. His diaries are full of repentant entries begging God for forgiveness and swearing to remain pure. In many of the diary entries, he swears to abstain from sexual relations. The number of these oath entries indicate that Ludwig was not very successful in resisting temptation.
Oh my
Yet
God.
it is also clear that Ludwig was a God-fearing man and that, though his flesh might occasionally fall, he never surrendered his heart and his conscience to sin.
This is so much. This is so much. Are we done reading, Grace? You don't want to read chapter 6? Grace, why don't you want to read chapter 6? Okay, I guess we're done. Okay. Chapter 6 is the graphic gay sexes. She's like, I'll save this part for later. Okay. Gotta go use our secret passageway we discovered. I'm just like, honestly, like, I couldn't play this without a guide at all. How would I know what to do? It's the same as Gabriel Night 1. Alright, let's go.
I don't want to go back into Geddes.
Right, well, let's go down that way. You guys sharing the horny brain cell? I really want to get more wine. Where can my wine? You've already been down here, Grace. When did Ludwig get hurt? In a hunting accident? I don't remember exactly. 1872, something like that. We can check the book again if we want. Yep, come on out. What if Lewis hurt him? Oh, maybe. Not Louis. Hold on, let's take a look. Um, 1972. Yep, that's when it happened. He was involved with Ludwig as late as 1880. Interesting. We're yiffed and we're yuffed. Fuck. I don't know why her face looks like this. Ow! The thorns! It's okay, they're fake. Just tear them off. These obviously fake-ass roses. I'm like, y'all couldn't spring to go buy a fucking half dozen for the shoot? Well, the thing about werewolves, they said they can be saved if they remain pure. Well, it meant like murder, but he could think it was meant fucking. Well, what if being pure means they never pee on their foot? Okay, I think that's all we needed to do here is just get the roses. The mystery of whether or not Ludwig II fucked. The answer, yes, he did. No piss kink or you're a werewolf forever. You hear that? I'm sorry. I should say that at myself. God hates piss kink, which not at least one of my gods. Listen, I'm a Hellenetic pagan. I worship Zeus. You want to know what Zeus did? He rained a golden shower on a woman and got her pregnant with Perseus. You know the name of that woman? Danae. Piss and fetishes are banned at the pearly gates. Damn it, that's me a double out. Double out. I was born to have piss kick. Listen, my god fucks. Well, all my gods fuck. But especially Daddy Zeus, he fucks the most. And you know what? I'm pro that. I'm pro fuck. Since we're talking about fucking piss fetish and fucking oh no, I broke it. Hold on. This is the perfect time to give a morning lady some roses. Look, might have made lettuce just as a joke. It made lettuce is just a joke to me. Yep. Fuck. Here we go. She's mourning her dead DILF. I know. Here have these flowers we peed on. Oh my god, what is wrong with the chat today? Most awkward way to walk around. We watered them. Listen, you know, I learned that in Druidism, it's like sacred to piss on trees because you're giving it your own sacred nutrients, which I'm like, that makes sense.
There. That's better, don't you think?
Oh my god, Grace, calm down. Just fuck you two. Just kiss.
I'm so sorry. I was an idiot.
Gabriel and I, we never...
I know. It's my fault.
Fuck in the coffin.
It's Gabriel's fault. He never tells me anything. I don't know why he didn't want me on this case.
Oh my god, Madge. Madge isn't on it now too.
Maybe he just...
Damn it. Don't even try to make excuses for him. Still, he's up to his neck in it, I think. Will you help me out with something?
Of course.
Of course.
I have to do some research on Ludwig. I want to go see some of his castles.
Take Gabriel's car.
Crash it. Oh, for the castles, right?
There's a map of southern Bavaria in the car. Ludwig's castles are all marked.
Thanks.
Oh my god, girl.
Good luck.
We're just two ladies talking about the man we love. We haven't passed the Bechdel test yet, but we're trying. All right. Well, let's go use Gabriel's car. Let's screw up the mirrors. Just arrange everything. Woo! Look at these castles. Oh, look at these chickens. This doesn't matter. All right, we'll go here. So right, let's go first. Ooh, a new map. Ooh, a painting. Oh, yeah! I get really excited about museums.
I can't see the displays until I've gotten past the counter.
They're right next to you.
I can't see the displays until I've gotten past the counter.
Look at this German woman with her braid on her head.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Okay. I love Grace in the beginning of any conversation with someone. She's just like, ugh. Thought the desk was a hot tub for a second. Like a hot tub stream, but it's just like Oh my god, I just had such a stupid thought. Okay, you know, like how resorts will have like bars that are like in the pool, so like you can like swim up or like wait up and then get your drink. It's that, but it's inverse. So it's just fucking girls in bikinis in a fucking tub making drinks. This is the stupidest idea. I'm like, some place must have done this. Some like sports drink car beer festival must have done something like that. Oh my god, just have it be like waist deep and just like clear acrylic. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? I think I need another glass of wine. It's about on par with the stupid idea I started once called the Lube Olympics. Just get paid to splishy splash and make drinks. Yeah. That's so stupid. It's so stupid, but it just might work. Can you imagine you go somewhere like fucking Vegas or Orlando, and there's just like, you go into a fucking club, and like the bar, like the long bar inside the club, it's just like, it looks like an aquarium, and like they got all the fucking like little rocks and fake plants, and people just like walking through, making drinks. How this isn't a thing in Orlando is beyond me. I feel like I really definitely don't want to get through these two museums. I'm talking about inverse fucking pool bar. God. I'm like, how am I not making millions of dollars every year by being the type of person I am? Yeah, Florida has the mermaid shit, right? Okay, I'm gonna be right back. That's so stupid. Reverse pool bar would birth a whole new genre of porn. Fuck. I'm just like, imagine at the end of the night, like, wait. At the end of the night, it just has like a bit of like alcohol. You get the Lube Olympics on top of this. Oh my god, I had to permit two different terms. So the message that Achilles just said, where they said, how come I can say like boobs, breast, pussy porn, but not that's gay? I have had to add permitted term, boobs, breast, pussy porn. And then added term, that's gay. I feel like every single stream I have to remind it, like, it's okay for someone to say that's gay. That's actually allowed. We just got double points there, Achilles. I'd like to buy a ticket, please. Let me in this museum.
Ich hätte gern eine Eintrittskarte fürs Museum.
Ja, 8 Mark für eine Ganztagskarte.
Here's some coins.
So.
Danke.
Bitte.
Oh, it's because she thinks this lady's being rude to her. I'm like, Grace, I feel like you would just have a better time in life if you stopped worrying about everyone else's nonsense. Like, I don't know. Don't take her being slightly rude as such a huge issue. Like, just move on. Okay, now we can look at these. Look at these photos.
They certainly make an incredible looking couple. They certainly make...
Who are they?
They certainly...
Oh. Right.
July 3rd, 1863. Elizabeth, you can have no idea, dear cousin, how happy you made me. The hours recently passed with you in the railway carriage I consider among the happiest in my life. Never will their memory fade. You gave me permission to visit you at Ischl. If the time comes for this ardent hope to be fulfilled, I shall be of all men upon earth the most blessed. The feelings of sincere love and reverence and faithful attachment to you, which I cherished in my heart even as a boy, makes me imagine heaven upon earth, and will be extinguished by death alone. I beg you with all my heart to forgive the contents of this letter, but I could not help myself. Ludwig.
What's more egregious, the cousin incest or the use of a fucking semicolon? To be fair, if they're both, like, royalty, then, like, they always marry their cousins. Elizabeth frequently gave Ludwig advice on royal conduct, hoping to protect him from unfavorable public opinion.
Elizabeth frequently gave Ludwig advice on royal conduct, hoping to protect him from unfavorable public opinion. March 1st, 1865. My dearest Eagle, you have not written me in a few months. I have missed you. I often try to imagine what you are doing. I hear tales that you have been on retreat and have not been seen in Munich for some time. I suspect it is this new friend you wrote up so mysteriously that takes you away from home. I hope you are enjoying yourself, my beloved, but I beg you to caution. The people need to see you at the throne. I also hesitate to suggest that what your officials do in your absence may not always be in your own best interest. You have always been a true king, but you must let the people see you to ensure that they don't forget that. Your dove.
Is that like an old version of ensure? Because that's not right.
Ludwig's friends were concerned for his mental state long before his arrest. June 14th, 1878. My beloved Eagle, in your last letter you spoke so movingly of your torment that I was moved to tears. What is this torment? Why won't you confess to me what is truly troubling you? You must know that I would never despise you, no matter how horrible you believe your sins to be. Please do not write such barbs to my heart by even suggesting such things. If you do not wish to confess to me, at least tell me how I can aid you. I am always your true one, your dove.
No, the birds are fighting. Oh no! Stupid.
In this letter, dated November 1886, Elizabeth of Austria thanks Bishop Frank for his assistance in helping her fulfill Ludwig's last wishes. She writes that she knows it was an unusual request, but she believes Ludwig had reasons of his own for wishing it to be done. She hopes that his spirit finds peace at last. No further reference to this letter has ever been found. One can only speculate what the last wishes of a cornered and embattled Ludwig might have been.
Interesting.
What were his last wishes? This place is giving me more questions than answers.
Welcome to historical research. Let's look at this. Ooh, a painting.
She's beautiful.
Wow. Great job, Grace. Grace is like, damn, she hot though.
One of Ludwig's few close friends was Empress Elizabeth of Austria. She was a distant cousin of the boy Prince, and he saw her often growing up. Graceful and beautiful, Elizabeth seemed to represent the feminine ideal to the younger Ludwig. Their friendship continued after her marriage, mainly by correspondence. She remained a source of stability for Ludwig throughout his life. In keeping with Ludwig's love of romance and drama, he called her the Dove, and he to her was the Eagle.
Silly. It's not as silly as me adopting this stuffed animal as my son. Keith's, I'm not sure if Keith's watching because I think Keith's having a hard time with the connection, so I'm doing the modding for... Oh, hey. Go back.
Ludwig is Prince Charming. He played the part well.
Sure. Come over here. What do we got? Oh, more stuff. What's this? Museum. The Last Days.
June 7th, 1886. A group of men arrive at Neuschwanstein Castle demanding to take the king in custody. With them is Dr. Guden, the doctor who had been in charge of Otto, the king's mentally ill brother. The men have an order for the king's arrest on the grounds of insanity. They are refused admittance by a brave group of farmers and local soldiers who have come to Ludwig's aid. They are forced to retreat to nearby Hohenschwangau. This is the first Ludwig hears of the conspiracy. Ludwig composes a pamphlet explaining the subversive acts of the conspirators and eloquently pleading with his people for aid. The pamphlet is smuggled out of Neuschwanstein and printed, but the pamphlets are seized before they can be distributed. June 12, 1886. Ludwig knows the conspirators will return. He despairs. He asks his servant for the keys to the tower. The servant, fearing the king intends suicide, says the key is lost. Unbeknownst to Ludwig, the conspirators arrive at the castle. This time, there is no one to stop them. Ludwig is lured from his bedroom to the entry hall of Neuschwanstein on pretense. There, he is taken into custody. Ludwig is taken by carriage from Neuschwanstein to Berg, where his brother Otto had long been imprisoned. This is a great blow to the king's state of mind. While on the way, the group stops at Seeshaupt to change horses. Ludwig asks to see the postmistress, Frau Vogel. She brings him a glass of water and he says something to her. She never reveals these last words to anyone. June 13th, 1886. At Berg, Ludwig seems cooperative and coherent. Dr. Guden writes to the government that he has Ludwig well under control. The two men go out for a walk, and Dr. Guden is so confident he dismisses the guards. When Ludwig and the doctor do not return after several hours, a search is undertaken. The bodies of the two men are found in the lake, drowned. Circumstances unknown. June 18th, 1886. Ludwig's funeral procession marches through the streets of Munich, followed by enormous crowds of mourners. The service is held at a packed St. Michael's Church. Lightning strikes the church during the service, but no one is harmed. Ludwig's body is entombed in the Wittelsbach crypt at St. Michael's. His heart is placed in an urn in the pilgrimage chapel at Altading in the Wittelsbach tradition. The urn is shown to the right. His heart is in an urn. How bizarre.
I mean, I feel like that's something a lot of, like, leaders used to do, where they would, like, have a piece of their body be, like, entombed in something that could tour around. Weird, though.
I have no idea what that says. Looks old, though.
Great. What do we got here? What do we got here, Grace?
Oh my god. That's the slave from my dream.
Is it? Grace, I saw clip art.
Maybe Mrs. Smith will know what my dream meant. I have to ask someone. This thing is getting too weird. Ludwig embarking on his sleigh. The midnight sleigh rides. Ludwig went on long sleigh rides in the middle of the night, particularly in his later years. It is said that he suffered from insomnia, headaches, and toothaches, and the rides soothed his restlessness. The sight of the king's grand sleigh speeding through the countryside of the Alps often startled the peasants and became a superstitious omen of ill fortune. I can see why. But what was he doing out there at night? Ludwig's death mask. Wow.
Wow. We did see Ludwig in our dream, didn't we? Something else we're supposed to be seeing. Oh, okay.
Ludwig and Wagner. Ludwig loved the opera of his contemporary Richard Wagner. He helped support Wagner's music through much of his life. Ludwig considered Wagner a close friend, often calling him the great friend. Wagner encouraged this infatuation, some believe, for personal gain. Typical artist.
Rude.
He looks so regal. Why would he give up all of this pageantry and become a recluse? Ludwig, Grand Master of the Knights of St. George. There's gotta be a connection between all this St. George stuff and Gabriel.
Like what?
Ludwig is Grand Master of the Knights of St. George. The Knights of St. George was an aristocratic society dedicated to the acts of chivalry. Ludwig loved the medieval pageantry of the order in his early years, before his increasing reclusiveness drove him to abandon public appearances. Looks like it weighs a ton.
Absolutely. St. George was on the pedestal thingy when Gabriel took the oath of Schottenjäger in the first game. Oh, really? I was not paying attention, clearly. I'm going to tell you guys something really honestly. When I'm live streaming a game, I'm absorbing like maybe 78%. It's like a different state that I'm in when I'm here with you guys than if I was just playing the game by myself.
Ludwig's Grand Master wardrobe from the Knights of St. George.
It's a very specific thing that happens.
Richard Wagner.
I only absorbed 69. Hey!
Ludwig's diary. Ludwig kept a diary from 1869 when he was 24 years old until his death. The diary provides a fascinating look into the mind of this tormented man. The original diary is kept in the Royal Archives. A few entries are shown on the opposite wall. I've got to see that diary.
Gotta see the diary. We gotta break into the archives. I'm also like, he kept one, like a single one book. That can't be right. I must be misunderstanding. Oh, here's the diary entries. Okay.
Even after Wagner's death, Ludwig still showed signs of obsession with the composer. This letter, written in 1882 by Ludwig to the conductor of the Munich Opera, instructs the conductor to make preparations for a new Wagner opera. The conductor went to see the king as instructed. When he arrived, Ludwig was ill and refused to see him. Nothing further was ever heard of this mysterious new opera. Was it a figment of an ill man's desperate wishes? Ludwig is offered a crown of laurels by the genius of immortal fame.
What? Is that from his diary?
July 1874. By the power of the lily, we shall have the strength to resist all temptations throughout the whole year.
Is that an anti-werewolf antidote?
26 July 1875. Solemn oath before the picture of the great king. Refrain for 3 months from all excitement. This oath has its binding power as well as its potency by de par le Roy, LNR, DPLR. What excitement! I need to see more of that diary.
I gotta know who he was fucking. Okay. See if she can help us get the diary. Even though she's rude.
Guten Tag. Guten Tag.
It's not even that rude. She just has a face. Be nice to her. Uh-oh. Sorry, hold on. We have an issue. Is this the Ludwig Museum?
Ist das die Ludwig Museum?
Ja, ja. Ludwig der Zweite von Bayern.
Grace. Is there any way to see more of the diary?
Ludwig's Tagebuch im Museum?
Ja.
Wo kann ich Ludwigs Tagebuch hier anschauen?
Die Tagebücher sind ganz persönlich. Die sind in den königlichen Archiven. Niemand darf die lesen. Aber nein, niemand darf die lesen.
Danke.
Okay, so I'm taking that as a no. Ask for anything else. Do you know anything about the Wagner Opera? It's very personal in the archives, and like, fuck off, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of what I was taking from that.
Im Museum es einen Brief von Ludwig über eine neue Wagner-Oper.
Ja, ja, ich kenne diesen Brief.
Wo kann ich mehr von dieser Wagner-Oper sehen?
Ja, ich weiß nichts über Wagner. Das hier ist kein Wagner-Museum.
Ja, ich weiß.
In Bayreuth befindet sich ein Wagner-Museum. Versuchen Sie es halt doch, ne?
Bayreuth. Danke.
See, she's helpful. She's telling us where the other museum is, I think. I think that's right. Alright, so now we gotta go to the other place. Yeah, no, she did. Sweet. I understood more or less. This is the kind of person I am. I'm like, I don't actually know any other languages, but if I see it written down and I know context, maybe I can wiggle it out. Alright, so we gotta go to the other castle first. Ooh, castle. Wow, castle. Oh, tour tape. Oh, fucking sick. Look at that shit. Let's talk to this guy.
I don't think the guards want to be bothered while on
never
duty.
mind. This is the castle I can fuck. I'm like, listen, my experience going to Germany and going to castles was, I went to 2 different castles, which I think basically cover the whole, like, gambit of, like, castles. Because we went to one, and it was really fucking old, and, like, falling apart, and just rocks. And some of the rooms had stuff, and some of them didn't. And it was pretty, like, rustic, you know? And then the next castle we went to was very, very fancy and fully furnished. Oh, the guard left. Interesting. It was very, very, very fancy, and they're like, don't touch any of the furniture. And I'm like, oh, this furniture must be very old. And they're like, we got all new furniture in this castle in 1975. And I'm like, what? Huh? Anyway, it looked really nice, but then it was funny too because they had a lot of paintings up on the wall where I'm like, I know what painting that is. That's not what painting that is. That's a famous painting. Anyway, let's take a look. Ooh, what do we got?
These scenes seem to tell a story, but I have no idea what story.
What story?
The paintings in this room are from the Siegfried Saga.
That's what they're from. I was gonna say it looks like Hephaestus, baby.
These scenes seem to...
The paintings in this...
Okay. Check out this little door. Makes you read that sword.
I wonder where that door leads. I wonder...
Well, the guard's not here. Just open it. You don't have a problem with, like, doing shit like that usually.
I wonder...
Whatever. Ooh. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. You know what? Let's do it. Let's save.
You are now standing in the king's bedroom. The theme of the bedroom is Tristan and Isolde, the tragic love story retold in Wagner's opera. The opera was given its first performance in Munich in 1865, and a 20-year-old Ludwig attended. This is probably the most elaborate and expensive bedroom ever created. It took 14 woodcarvers 4.5 years to create this room. It was this kind of extravagance that bankrupted the king. In the years before his death, he found it increasingly difficult to find money from any source.
Damn. Okay, I get it. The guard's leaving. Oh, a different guard is here. She's got a little skirt. For some reason, I feel like this wouldn't be the look, but that's okay. Let's jump on the bed.
Maybe Ludwig thought all this luxury would help him sleep.
Maybe it did.
Maybe Ludwig...
What else can I click on in here?
Did they have running water in 1886?
In 1886? Absolutely.
Did they have running...
Grace, I thought you knew things about history. Like whether or not they had it in this building, I guess. I'm not sure, but...
The richly...
Oh, whoops.
The washstand actually worked by bringing in water from a stream above the castle.
Nice.
The richly carved bed, with its canopy, resembles a Gothic building and its turrets. The bed's draperies were handmade by dozens of Bavarian seamstresses.
Cool. Wow, beautiful. I want a peacock faucet, right?
Scenes from the opera Tristan and Isolde.
Look at all this art.
Scenes from the...
I don't think the...
Oh, it's this way. Oh, that's the way I came. Let's go back in. Let's go in this room. What do we got? Tour guitar.
This is the king's living room. The walls are decorated with scenes from the Lohengrin saga. The king first saw Wagner's opera Lohengrin when he was 16, and it so affected him that he considered it a form of enlightenment. The tragedy of Lohengrin was his essential loneliness. This too was Ludwig's own fate. Ludwig withdrew more and more into his fantasy world of epic heroes and absolute monarchy. An ideal he was determined to create in his castles if he could not have it in his real life. He only wanted to be alone with his dreams, so much so that even his servants were kept at a distance and were not allowed to look at him.
What were you afraid they'd see?
Have you ever been such a fan of an opera that you bankrupt yourself making a castle? Not only yourself, but like I'm imagining your whole kingdom. Let's take a look. Ooh, beautiful.
The Miracle of the Grail.
Nice. Anything else?
The Miracle.
Alama, when you're a king and you can actually be like, do not perceive me.
These linens look seriously expensive and seriously old.
That's very observant. Ooh, a chair. Is that what I'm looking? What?
I'm surprised people don't sit in these chairs when the guard's not looking.
Is that what I'm supposed to do?
I'm surprised. These linens look...
The shit in this castle old.
This is the king's living room. The tribe
What were you afraid?
Okay. Let's wait for this lady to leave.
I don't think the guards...
So I can sit down on this. Well, actually, let's go. Okay, no. Sorry, I'm like getting really turned around. Can I sit now? Sit.
I'm surprised.
Okay, she's not gonna sit. She's not gonna break the law, even though we have opportunity. Swan!
More swans.
More swans.
The swan motif is featured throughout the castle, but it is particularly prominent in this room. Both the swan and the lily were symbols Ludwig associated with himself. They represented his ideals of majesty and purity. The painting behind the swan shows Lohengrin's arrival.
More swans.
More swans. What's this do? What room is this?
This is a reproduction of the grotto from the Tannhäuser saga. In such places, Ludwig could pretend he was one of his beloved mythic heroes. As the grotto personifies, the castles were solitary playgrounds built for Ludwig alone. He believed the masses were too coarse to appreciate fine art, and he seldom entertained guests. In fact, Ludwig had a standing order that upon his death, the castles were to be destroyed. Fortunately, The estate was in such debt that the castles were opened for paying tours only weeks after Ludwig's death. They haven't closed since. It is one of the great ironies of Ludwig's story that the castles that he was thought insane for building are now considered Bavaria's finest treasures. They have paid for their construction many times over.
Wild. Wild! He has a LARP cave. He was like, no one's allowed in my LARP cave.
I can almost picture Ludwig in here. I wonder what he really dreamt about in this room.
Just jacking it in here. Ooh.
This is the king's study. Ludwig spent much time at his desk writing letters, drawing up plans for his projects, and studying his favorite authors. He loved poetry, history, and the classics. In later years, he also studied the occult. What affairs of state he did reluctantly attend to were generally attended to alone at his desk in writing. His reluctance to meet with his heads of state and perform the duties of the king were one of the reasons for the charges brought against him in 1886. But Ludwig dreamt of true kingship and a true monarchy, and the small powers left to him after Bavaria's succeeded power to Prussia only incited his disdain and frustration.
You know what's very fun about this is like me just Googling this and I'm like, oh, so this is accurate. You know what? I'm just gonna say I would love a game where we just get to like tour niche historical landmarks and museums. I would fucking die. I would love it.
I doubt there's anything left in there now. Besides, the guard would kill me if I touched it.
They'd kill me. I'd be murdered.
The study paintings depict scenes from the Tannhäuser Saga and the Wartburg Castle. The study paintings depict scenes from the Tannhäuser Saga and...
I wonder why he was studying the occult before he died. I wonder why... I wonder...
I could watch that. Why make up a crazy king when all this monarchy exists? Yeah, I mean, I was like, I'm sure this is a real person, but I just gotta double check that this is accurate. And it's like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh, fucking sick. Love it. Nope. That's not what I meant to do. Get back in there. Get back in there. Look at this painting, please. Beautiful!
The study painting...
Okay. Let's go back in here. Whoa!
This is the final room of our tour, the Singers' Hall. It was modeled after the Singers' Hall of the Wartburg Castle, where minstrel competitions were held in the 13th century. The hall was built for small private concerts, but Ludwig himself never gave one here. It is said that during the last few years of Wagner's life, he came to Neuschwanstein frequently and performed for the king alone in this room. The hall is probably best known for its enigmatic wolf paintings. The original paintings were from the Parsifal saga, but in 1882, Ludwig had them replaced, supplying the description and titles of the new paintings himself. While all the other rooms in the castle show scenes from Wagner's operas, the scenes in this room are not from any opera that anyone can identify. It is yet another of the many mysteries associated with the life of the fairy tale king.
Why would Ludwig have wolf paintings in his castle?
He was a werewolf! He was a werewolf! Who's this?
Engelhard and the Blacksmith. Engelhard courts Hildegunde.
Hildegunde.
The hunters track down Engelhard and Hildegunde. This is the hall.
Oh!
Nice view of the Alps.
Bitch. That was like, every time I went up into like a fucking castle in Germany, this was the highlight, was just seeing the motherfucking views.
Ludwig's childhood castle, Hohenschwangau, is visible from the lookout in the Singers' Hall.
How romantic. No? No. No? Well, why show this to me then?
Hildegunde's imprisonment.
There's a wolf there. Well, why does it show a cursor if I can't do anything? That's weird. No, go back in. There was a room that I missed. Hold on. Ooh. See, I thought this was gonna... I didn't realize this was a dead end here. Oh wait, I should listen to that tape.
This is Ludwig's private chapel. The king was a devout Catholic, as were all of the Wittelsbacher rulers. They supported the Roman Church even when other European countries were dominated by Protestantism.
It's a beautiful crucifix, ivory and gold. It's a beautiful... The Black Madonna of Altadine. I wonder what her story is all about.
The stained glass window depicts St. Louis receiving the last sacraments.
Checking to see if there was anything with the tour. Okay, let's see. We gotta tape at every opportunity to not miss anything. Okay, I think I did everything. I mean, I guess we'll find out if we can't move forward. Let's go to the Wagner Museum. We're hitting all the stops today. Honestly, a perfect day. Just go to a bunch of niche museums in Europe. I'm into that.
Is das die Wagner Museum?
Yeah. You're an American, aren't you? I'm afraid the house is closed this time of year. It will be open next month.
Crap.
You are interested in Wagner?
Very interested. Very recently very interested.
Sure. Most of the house is closed for cleaning, but a few rooms are open.
He thinks she's hot.
I shouldn't let you probably, but if it is only you, you are alone, aren't you?
Endlessly.
Come in and look over.
That's very generous. What do I owe you?
Georg Immerding. There's only a few displays. Besides, I wouldn't be much of a shining knight if I charged you.
Thanks, Georg. My name is Grace.
Hello.
Oh, Georg.
Have a good time.
I would love to have a good time. Thank you, Georg. Ooh. Ooh. We found Spider Georg.
Wagner's piano. On this piano, the maestro composed his later operas, including The Ring.
Click it. No, click it.
Franz Liszt, composer and Cosima Wagner's father.
Georgi.
Richard Wagner.
Just... Oh my gosh. Robot Spacer rating with a party of 25. My goodness, hello. Hello, welcome to the Wagner Museum. How are you all? Welcome, hi. Hello, let's get hype. Oh my god, the Gabriel emoji. Get out of here. That's hilarious. I love that. Oh my god. Brilliant. Hi, hello, I'm Danae. I'm obviously playing Gabriel Knight 2. I only recently played the first game and got through that, and we're into the second game already. It's fun. I mean, I already have a soft spot for these kind of FMV games anyways, and I'm enjoying the heck out of it. I'm like unironically loving looking at museums with Grace. I'm like, this is kind of a perfect day. Honestly, I love it. It's great. Yeah, so it's my first go through it. I'm a recent Gabriel Knight enjoyer. And yeah, Grace does fucking rule. I love her. This is actually the best part of the game. It's like one of the, besides like the gay overtone, you know? So, yeah, so I'm playing this every Tuesday and not Wednesday, my gosh, Tuesday and Thursday at 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. If you guys are ever interested in joining. Is he gonna tell us what poisonous snakes?
An old sofa.
An old sofa, very observant, thank you.
The death of Wagner. On Ash Wednesday, 1883, Wagner suffered a heart attack in a Venetian gondola on the way to San Michele. His wife and the gondolier carried him into a church where he regained consciousness. Wagner died 4 days later on this sofa.
Oh, death sofa. Oh no. What's this?
It looks rather simple considering the grandiose stuff Wagner composed here. Wagner's desk, exactly as it was on the day he died.
Read what's on it. What is it? Oh.
It looks like an architectural drawing of a theater. The Wittelsbacher Theater, München. Every square inch is measured.
It's like when you see a fucking sofa in an alleyway and you're like,
It looks like
Did
an
someone
every
die on
square
it?
inch.
Did someone die on it?
It's a letter from a Monsieur Beaujolais, dated September 1881. Looks like he's discussing acoustics and sound waves, and crystals. Wasn't Wagner's Bayreuth Theater already built? Why would Wagner be worrying about acoustics?
I mean, I would wager it's because he's a genius musician. Death mask!
Wagner's death mask.
Creepy. What's in here? Ooh, blue room. What do you know about a blue room?
The great patron himself.
Hell yeah. I'm sad we don't have, like, the...
Ludwig as the classical Greek hero.
Okay. That's kind of weird. That's... Alright.
Ludwig's death mask.
Didn't we just look at that? Am I crazy?
A portrait given as a gift
Oh, no,
from
it's
Ludwig to
Ludwig's.
Wagner.
So there's multiple? I'm so glad that he's like, I got a photo taken. Do you want a copy? Here it is.
June 10th, 1881, Munich residence. Great friend. I am writing to you in the middle of the night. My blood is pounding too wildly for sleep. Tonight's performance, how can I describe it? I am unsure whether to be terrified or thrilled. Perhaps I even feel hopeful. If it is hope, you have given it to me, my friend, for the first time in years. We must speak. Something happened during the music tonight, but I must have your absolute confidence. As you love me, come at once. Your devoted king, Ludwig.
Queer.
July 1882. Great and beloved king, Monsieur Beaujolais and I have finished the diagram. We checked the figures many times, and Monsieur is confident that it will work. 8 identical fixtures are to be made from the diagram and placed in the theater exactly as specified. I'm sending the diagram with your courier. Be full of hope and have courage. All will be well. Your own, Wagner.
Why do I feel like this is going to come back later? What does the diagram look like?
These look like production designs.
look
I don't see
fucking
anything
sick.
that looks like those wolf paintings in Neuschwanstein, though.
They look great.
These look like... I don't see...
Why is this just 8 schlongs? Alright, back. What's this? Oh, a model. I love a model.
This must be a model of Wagner's own theater, here in Bayreuth.
I love a mini model. Costumes.
Opera costumes.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, where do we come from? This room? No, yeah, that's where we come from. Back to the red room. Oh, was that it? That's the whole thing. Let me just double check. Especially at Deaths and Plans. Talk to Georg. Hey, Georg. Like, can we talk about the museum a little bit?
Wagner souvenir. Wagner souvenirs. Don't think I need any of those.
Live a little, Grace. Grab a souvenir.
What are you doing here if the museum is closed?
They always like to have a caretaker here. It's a good job for me. I can soak in the atmosphere of the maestro while I compose.
What a
What are you
job.
composing?
What a job.
A new arrangement. One of Wagner's pieces.
For the Bayreuth Opera?
I am only a student at the university. I study music, composition, conducting.
What a job to just sit in a museum just to, like, be a warm body and you can, like, work on your own things. Ideal.
Is there much of a call for conductors in Europe?
Ask my brother. He is the conductor for the Munich Opera.
Well, that's convenient. Does that mean you get free opera tickets?
Yes. I get a week's pass to the Opernfestspiele, the opera festival in Munich. It starts in a few months.
Hope I'm still around to see it.
Come with me if you like. If you're still around, I can go backstage and all sorts of things.
I'd love that. If I'm still in Germany, I'll call you, all right?
Yeah, good.
Gonna need his number to call him, Grace. Okay, but what can he tell us about the voodoo murders? I can't believe he fully asked her out, bless. Had some Mario music in another tab and it fit way too well. What are you doing with Mario music in another tab? But Alex, I was gonna... No, Achilles, I was gonna say, like, maybe he went and he did something, and now he's going back to school. Isn't university, like, free in Germany or something? Maybe he changed his mind. He wants to go back to do a different thing. I support him.
Tell me about Wagner.
He was a character. He spent most of his life trying to convince rich patrons to subsidize his work.
Fuck, me too, man.
Unfortunately, he had expensive tastes. You see, he believed that someone of his genius deserved to live well. Can't argue with that.
But Ludwig II supported him, didn't he?
Yeah, sure, but Ludwig came along very late in Wagner's life. By then, he had already been run out of Venice and most major cities because of debt. Ludwig saved him. And the music. Best thing Ludwig ever did.
He's like, I don't like Ludwig. Like, honestly, me trying to convince people to give me money to write stuff. And I'm like, I have expensive tastes. I love a good Pokemon plushie.
Do you know anything about that letter from Wagner to Ludwig in the display case? The one about the diagram?
Ah, no. Some sort of equipment for Ludwig's theater. But I don't know why Wagner would have cared about this. If he was worried about any theater, you would think it would have been his own theater, here, in Bayreuth.
Have you ever heard about the letter that Ludwig wrote to the Munich conductor in 1882 telling him to prepare for a new Wagner opera?
You're full of surprises, for an American.
What do you know about it?
No one knows anything about it. It's like a treasure map, you know? It's probably a complete fairy tale, but it does make you wonder.
You have no idea what it could have referred to? Maybe something that Wagner was working on with Ludwig?
If there was, there's no trace of it. Except perhaps in the dreams of unemployed music students.
Not me, I'm employed to sit here.
Have you ever heard about the wolf panels in the Singers' Hall at Neuschwanstein?
Did my brother send you here?
No.
Probably not. It's only the letter to the conductor, the wolf panels. Oh, my brother thinks I am crazy because of all my theories.
What theories?
This is Quatsch. If there was a lost opera, a lost Wagner opera, and if one could find it, to a conductor, this would be like finding King Tut's tomb. But people have looked for it before. If it ever existed, it is gone forever. My brother says I waste my time even thinking about it.
Let's talk about more.
I'm curious. Is there any other information that points to the lost opera besides Ludwig's letter and the wolf panels?
It's nothing. I'm not even supposed to have seen it. You see, my brother says that Wagner was too egotistical to have produced a lost opera. If he was working on something new, every person in Bayreuth would have heard about it. On the other hand, it was in Ludwig's character to have wanted a private opera.
But it wouldn't have been private. Ludwig's letter shows he intended it to be played in Munich.
Yes, but that it would get so far without Wagner telling others? Why keep it a secret?
Maybe there was a very good reason for secrecy.
For example?
Like...
wolves.
Never mind.
Oh. Like werewolves. Okay, Kinky Ray, I'm so glad that you recognized the fucking rock and roll poster. No one knows what this is. And I love that you do. It makes sense somehow. You're the type of person who would know. If you're unaware, Rock and Roll is an animated movie from the 80s. It was a Canadian production. Features a lot of contemporary rock stars as vocal talents and doing music. It's one of those movies where I'm like, I don't know if I could say that it's like a good movie, but it's a great movie. Did my mom work on it? No. My mom went and saw it with her university friends when it was playing at an underground theater, basically. More or less. No, it was a VHS that was being rotated around animation students. The big thing about Rock and Roll, first of all, is that it didn't make its money back. It didn't get marketed correctly. Additionally, I don't know how much of it, but at least a significant portion was lost in a fire. So if you watch it now, there'll be scenes that are just garbage quality because it's had to be pieced together from various like VHS releases and stuff. There is no like HD, Blu-ray, anything. It is fascinating. It is very fun to watch. It is very cool. The music fucking slaps. The music is so good. And there's songs on it that are like movie specific. And you can't really get like just the recorded version of the song. So when you find it, it's like someone being like, I ripped this off of a promotional cassette. The animation alone is fun as hell. It's all sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It's all like sci-fi apocalypse. It's on YouTube. Honestly, it's on YouTube. You could watch it tonight. Like, it's fucking great. It's fucking great. I definitely recommend it. Wild film. Absolutely wild film. So fucking good. But yeah, my Heather picked it up for me at Dragon Con, I think, this poster. Back to Rittersburg. Okay. Back we go. I really want to go to Dragon Con one day. When it makes sense to. Very heavy metal, the movie. Yeah, it's very similar. I would say it's better than heavy metal, though. Oh, me. That's a con near me. Oh, Gerda's here.
Hi. Did you have a good time?
Uh-huh. Anything new?
Yes, you had a phone call.
Really?
A man named Professor Barkley. He said you had his number.
I do. Thanks.
Okay, so oh, I was supposed to go to the town actually. Hold on. We'll do that call later. Okay, so let's go back to the bar. She did check out that American Booty for sure.
Herr Huber?
Herr Huber?
Yes?
She's like so smiley around him. It's really cute.
Are the Smiths in their room?
Yeah, I believe so.
Could you ask them to come down, please?
Yeah, natürlich.
He's very good. He's very good. He's my second favorite lad. Come on, polka dot tie.
Now you just tell Merle what's going on.
I had a dream last night. I didn't remember it at first, but I saw something today at one of the museums.
What was the dream?
I was being chased in the woods by wolves. And I saw a sleigh. Ludwig was inside. He pulled me up, and I thought I was safe. But then he turned into a wolf.
So what do you think, Mother?
A dream of rescue is a spiritual guide dream. The High Priestess in Gabriel's cards must be linked to Ludwig somehow.
What do the wolves represent?
Wolves.
I'm a psychic, dear, not Freud. But the warning I got was about the black wolf, wasn't it? And the wolves in the dream. It must be the same danger.
It's so frustrating. The more I find out, the more questions I have.
Why don't you try a little communicating of your own? Ludwig's the link. Appeal to him. The answers may not come right away, but at least you'll give the guide something specific to say the next time she contacts you.
Isn't there any way that you could, do a psychic reading on Ludwig or something?
To tell you the truth, I've been trying all day to make contact, but I only feel great despair. Ludwig's soul is not at peace.
Huh.
I'd better go.
Anytime you need us, stop by.
And be careful now.
Thanks.
Ludwig's soul is a werewolf. It's so funny that I'm like, this fucking weird American psychic is like pretty well researched. Oh my gosh, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. So many wolf mentions. This feels like a homage to Uncle Wolfie from the first game. I mean, we put some roses on Wolfgang grave, so I mean... Felly Day? I hated that movie. I couldn't.
Hi, Gerda. I'm back. Good.
Good. Felly Day... Was that one German? I'm trying to remember. I have, like, really specific trauma about cats. So that movie was not it for me, unfortunately. What if Von Glauer is actually Louis? Ooh, what if he's Louis? I don't know why I thought that movie was French for some reason. So Von Glauer either is Ludwig or is descended from him. But what if he's Louis instead? Yeah, I don't know. Lots of options, lots of things. I'm just enjoying the ride. I'm not trying to figure out this mystery at all, honestly. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of information you're throwing at me. I just enjoy learning. He's one of them, damn it. I feel like it'd make more sense for him to be Louis, wouldn't it? Oh, let's write a letter to Gabriel, maybe. No, ring the phone. Okay. Yeah, voodoo murders! Okay, sorry, distracted. Where's Barclay's card? There we go. Let's call him. I want, like, a poster of the Voodoo Murders book cover. Me when I'm writing. Clack, 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 clack.
Hello?
Hi, Professor Barclay. It's Grace.
Oh, good. I have a name for you. It's Herr Josef Dahlmeier, and he specializes in Bavarian history, and I think he's somewhere near you are.
Herr Josef Dahlmeyer. Great, got a number?
Yeah, I do. It's 4982
It's riveting.
555 2234.
Historical research and phone calls.
Thanks a lot. Sorry about the bother.
It's very scary. Phone calls are very
That's no
scary.
bother. When are you coming back to school, Gracie?
Never.
When I figure it out, I'll let you know.
Well, be good.
You're not my dad. Do you want to write to Gabriel, maybe?
I'll write to Gabriel. Soon as I have enough info to blow his little investigation out of the water.
Oh, so it's a fucking competition now, huh? Well, you're gonna win. That's fine. Let's see. Oh, right. Okay, I have the new phone number. Duh. Okay, I forgot what we were doing. I was not paying attention. New phone number. Call that number. I just enjoy these piano flourishes for when I'm fishing out the handwritten phone number. You're so smart, my friend and her professors. It's true.
Hallo?
Hallo, sind Sie Herr Josef Dahlmeyer?
Yeah, you must be Grace Nakamura, the American history student.
Yes.
I hear you're
Your accent's
interested in
terrible.
Ludwig II.
Very.
Good. There's something I want to show you. Drive to Berg on Starnberger See. Meet me at the Memorial Chapel.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, wait. Was there anything you wanted me to look into before we meet?
Well, I was hoping you knew something about someone called the Black Wolf. He was a contemporary of Ludwig's. He lived in Prussia, I think, and he was well connected.
Never heard of him, but I'll check. See you there.
Thanks. Bye.
I'm gonna show you my persona. All right, let me see. Then go meet him. Okay. All right, let's go. Do you have any omega suppressants might need for a friend? All right, off we go. Off we go. Okay, where's my keys? Keys. Get in the car. Get in the car. What if there are no omega suppressants in Germany? That's how we got into this mess. All right. Yep. We started the car. Okay. Ooh, to the church, the spooky church. Maybe there's just no omegas in Germany anymore. Maybe they all ooh. Ooh. Very mysterious. Walk, walk, fashion baby. You can do it, Grace. Get to the church. Walk to the church. Oh, gee. Ooh, ka.
It's a memorial chapel. It's a
Yeah, it is. It is. Good job. So do we walk this way then? How do we get in there? Which way to the entrance? Are we just gonna meet him out here? Ooh, what's this? A little scenic overview? Spooky! Spooky creepy!
This is where he died. You must be Grace. Herr Dahlmeyer.
Hello.
Josef. I didn't mean to startle you. I wanted you to see it. I feel him here the most, you know, more than at the castle.
Is he a psychic historian?
What did you want to know?
Welcome to the death bench! This is where he died! Oh, you must be Grace. Look at this. Like, this is a cover for something. This is art. I want to paint this.
Professor Barclay says your hobby is Ludwig.
Yes. He was the last real king that Bavaria had. As a Bavarian and a history buff, well, that's enough to hook me right there.
But there's more, right?
Welcome to Death Lake.
He was a romantic, you know. A dreamer. And he was misunderstood, maligned. And
Sounds like you can relate.
me? Hell, I have it easy. At least I live in the 1990s. And not every eye in the country is on me. But yes, I can relate.
He's gay. This is a queer man.
You know about Ludwig's diary, right?
Of course.
I've read all of it.
How can I get my hands on it?
You can't.
Sorry. I have been trying myself for 5 years. They keep it locked up tight in the Royal Archives and they don't let it out. They must think it contains things that will hurt his image.
They won't let anyone see it, not ever?
Only one person outside of the government ever got to see it, a biographer, Sir Richmond Chapel. He had friends among the German royals, and they let him look at it.
Did you ever try to contact Chapel? Pick his brain?
No, and I don't believe I never thought of that. If you do and you find out anything, you must share.
It's a promise.
Okay. It's my secret fanfic folder. Oh,
Tell me
on.
about Ludwig.
Hold on.
I don't know where to start. There's so much. Politically, the most significant thing about Ludwig II was that he signed over independent Bavarian statehood to Prussia in 1870. Bavaria became a part of United Germany, and Ludwig became a figurehead prince under the Prussian Kaiser.
Why do you think he did that?
Bavaria had been involved in the 100 Years' War. People were tired of fighting. Prussia's push to unite the German states made some amount of sense. Still, Ludwig must have had other options. At the very least, he should have negotiated better terms.
So what was the real reason?
He was manipulated by Bismarck. At least that's what I think, anyway.
Sorry, I had to go and break up a rat fight. Now I have
What
a rat.
about Ludwig personally?
You'll find two perspectives on Ludwig. The view the tourists get is the romantic ideal, Ludwig the tormented loner. Then there is the historian's point of view. Ludwig was plagued with guilt over his sexual orientation and was driven mad with self-loathing.
But I take it you're not buying either point of view.
Well, it's all too convenient, isn't it? That he was a devout Catholic, there is no question, and I'm sure there were pressures on him to be normal. But he was no prude. He loved Byron. Yes. Philosophy, the French court. If anything, Ludwig was too much an egomaniac. He didn't give a damn what anyone thought. And besides, he didn't try to hide any of his relationships. If he suffered from anything in his romantic life, it was disillusionment. No one loved him back as purely as he himself loved.
Well, if it wasn't sexual guilt that tormented him, what was it?
Werewolf-free.
I don't know. His diary was filled with self-guilt, but I'm sure it's not about that. If I knew, I'd write my own book, set the record straight, so to speak.
He was a closeted furry.
Have you read anything about Ludwig's midnight sleigh rides?
Oh, would that have been something? To be out at night and suddenly see him sweep by with his entourage? They say the night agitated Ludwig, and that being outdoors and the rushing feeling of the sleigh calmed him down. Sometimes even the sleigh wasn't enough. He would stop in some remote woods, order his servants to stay put, and go wandering off by himself for hours. It drove the servants crazy.
Yeah, no kidding.
Tell me about Bismarck.
Oh, Bismarck. He was the Prussian Kaiser's chancellor. Not a nice man. Bismarck had a reputation for learning people's weaknesses and manipulating them. It's a matter of record that he had spies on Ludwig's staff. He may even have had a henchman even closer to the king. And he was involved in the conspiracy to declare Ludwig insane.
Did you find out anything about the Black Wolf?
I did. I'd read about him before, but I hadn't realized that was who you were talking about. His name was Godin, Paul Godin. I found a reference to his being called the Black Wolf after you telephoned.
I've never heard of him. Who was he?
Godin lived on the fringes of the Prussian court. He was handsome, charming, dangerous, or so they say. He was variously rumored to have been a foreign prince, a Prussian spy, even an assassin. Since you were interested in him, I found out some things that are probably true. It said he came from abroad in the mid-1800s, but claimed High German blood.
Do you know where he came from?
No. And he was ruthlessly ambitious. He probably found out who held the power, Bismarck.
So this is von Glauer.
And offered his services. Bismarck was a good judge of talent, of that sort anyway.
What else do you know about Godin?
He must have done something remarkable. Bismarck was not a generous man. He liked to string people along with promises, but rarely came through. He did for Godin, though. He gave him a royal title and lands in 1863. And that was the last reference I found to him.
Well, how could he just disappear?
It's not that unusual. Back then, when you were given a title, you usually changed your name and moved to a place where no one knew your past, so you could act with impunity. Or be a pompous ass and get away with it.
A lot of homos in one court. The dream. The dream. To be a bunch of rich homos in court.
Is there any way to find out what Godin was called after he got his title?
Is it that critical?
It might be.
Homo court.
You could send away for a copy of the entitlement deed, assuming it has been destroyed during one of the wars. Godin's new name would be on it. But you would need a research permit from the government to access those records, and they can be very hard to get. A lot of red tape.
Great. What do you know about Ludwig's hunting accident?
A couple of years ago, I was introduced to this great old man, a real old world farmer. Well, his grandfather was Richard Horning, Ludwig's equestrian. Oh, he told some great Ludwig stories. Sometimes I get lucky. Anyway, he said that after the hunting accident, Ludwig got terribly ill, that he had a fever and was acting crazy. They were afraid that the wolf had been carrying a disease or that the bite had gone septic.
A wolf bit him?
Yeah, it's not so unusual. There were a lot of wolves in the Alps back then. The servants were really worried, but Ludwig recovered, physically anyway. Horning's grandfather said it was the fever that broke Ludwig's mind, that he was worse than ever after that.
What do you mean Ludwig got worse after the accident?
Ludwig always had been a very private person. But after the accident, he got darker, more crazy. Towards the end, he was even forcing his servants to enter his chambers bent over so they couldn't see his face.
Oh, that's not what I thought you were going to say with that.
His temper was fearsome. He would fly into a rage at the least mistake.
Must have been terrified of him.
Yes, well. Horning's grandfather felt sorry for Ludwig, and Ludwig hated his own violence. He was always giving gifts to his servants to apologize.
You mentioned that there were other reasons why Ludwig's servants feared him.
That's another of Horning's mysteries. There's a story about Neuschwanstein. Apparently, there was a period of time of 2 or 3 months when Wagner would come and visit him
Wagner?
there. Yeah. The two would lock themselves in the singers' hall. Horning's grandfather said the sounds that came from there were awful. Well, the servants had superstitious minds anyway. Some of them quit over it, just walked away.
What kind of sounds?
Horning's grandfather called them heartbreaking and ungodly. Maybe it was Wagner trying to sing.
Wow.
Well, I guess that's all for now. Thanks for your help.
It's my pleasure. And if you ever want to talk again, just give me a call. I'll meet you down there.
I will. Thanks.
Servus.
Well, bye.
You guys, I'm very happy right now because I've had Murky on my lap getting pets this whole time. He's only been a little bit fussy. He's, like, calmed down, actually, since Toasty passed. I think, like, for whatever reason, having 3 rats instead of 4, he's, like, calming down a little.
This is where they found Ludwig's body.
But I pulled him out of the cage because he was having a tussle with Bandit, which is not allowed. But I'm being a little bit, how do I say this? I'm being a little domineering with the pets, but very calm. And he's really taking to it, actually. Maybe he saw Toasty as a rival, so now he's calmer. See, that's really weird, because he bullied Toasty so much, like, all the time. And Toasty was, like, fixed, and he was the most passive. Like, so passive. He never fought back, ever. But it's just like the dynamics have changed. Are you bruxing? He says, no, I'm not. I felt your face vibrate. You were bruxing. Oh, you were bruxing. Okay, I think we're nearly done this day, folks. Thank you for holding out with me. He is bruxing. Back to the castle. Talk to Gerda about permits. Oh my god. This is a long day, this one.
Gerda?
Yes?
Hello, Boggle. Hello, Boggle.
Have you heard from Gabriel at all?
No, Grace, I'm sorry.
Never mind.
Paperwork simulator. I'm also glad they're friends now. My goodness.
Gerda, do you have any idea where I could get a government research permit? I don't have time for a lot of red tape.
You should ask Herr Übergrau. He can maybe get such things very fast.
You think? I was gonna write Gabriel today anyway.
The library we can write to Gabriel. Okay. All right, let's zip on upstairs. Let's go over here. Let's go over there. Let's go into the room. Let's go to the desk. Let's sit at the desk. Let's write
I should get a letter off to Gabriel. I need to include a note to Übergrau about the research permit.
Übergrau's the lawyer, right? I keep throwing these names around, and I'm like, I can't keep track of this. I'm stupid. All right, we did it. We got a letter. He's super gray. And he's super gay. Okay, we did it. Time to mail a letter. Ooh, it's the time for the post. It's time to go to the post office. Time to walk all the way to the post office. Oh, is that what it means? Oh, are you done? Are you done? I think I have to take this boy back. I'll let you see him, but he doesn't like being held in my hands. He gets really tense. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Don't climb on my shoulder because your nails are very long. Nails are very sharp. And they hurt me. And I'll put you back in. Oh, he's hard to cut his nails. He does not like being held. He gets like. Okay, let's go to town. Let's go and mail the letter. I'm just so happy that he's like calmed down though. Like, he's still a bit of a bastard, but not nearly as much. Here is the envelope.
Kann ich diesen Brief versenden?
Ja, dreimal bitte.
I don't know why sometimes when they ask for money, I have to do it, and then sometimes she just does it on her own. Daphne didn't care about being held, just not people touching her feety feet. Yeah, some animals do not like it when you touch their feety feet. Is there anything else? No. That's all.
Danke.
Danke. Okay. Let's see. Go to the library. Use Ludwig. Oh God. Use Ludwig book on phone to ring publishers. I'm so sorry. We left early. We actually have a phone call to make. The rats just decide other rats are their enemy and calm down when they're gone. Yeah, I always find that, like, generally rats, their whole demeanor and personality can, like, shift when a new rat is added or taken away. So we gotta call the publisher. Yeah, that was Tosi and James. Tosi just decided James was, like, the devil, and we had to separate them at night until we got Tosi fixed. Because Tosi would try to kill him. And that's why he got fixed, because he was trying to be a murderer. Ricky isn't as bad, but he's still neurotic.
Hi, I have a book of yours on Ludwig II. The author's name is Sir Richmond Chapel.
Yes, how can I help you?
Well, I'm doing some research on Ludwig, and I was hoping you could get me in contact with the author.
I'm afraid Sir Richmond Chapel is deceased.
Diseased?
Oh.
However, his son is
deceased.
Oh, well, is there any way you can put me in touch with him?
And who are you doing this research for?
Well, I'm working with Professor Barkley from Yale University.
All right. Thomas Chapel's number in England is 41 20 555 771.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Bye.
How much of this game is us doing, like, just research things? I'm like, it's interesting, but it's also, like, very dry. Why'd you put it in your pocket? You literally just wrote it down. Grace. Look at this guy.
Chapel residence.
Hi, my name is Grace Nakamura. I'm calling from Rittersburg, Germany. Is Thomas Chappell there, please?
Speaking. What may I do for you, Miss Nakamura?
This is going to sound crazy, but I have a copy of your father's biography on Ludwig II. I understand he had access to Ludwig's diary.
Yes.
Well, I'm not even sure. He didn't make a copy of it or anything, did he? Or perhaps he took good notes?
He wrote down a complete translation in English. He said he couldn't make headway with the German version. Ludwig's handwriting was rather brogue, you know.
He wrote down an English translation. Do you still have it?
Well, unfortunately, my father was allowed to see the diary only on the grounds that he wouldn't publish the entire work. I can't let you see it. Have you tried contacting the National Archive?
No, I don't have the kinds of connections your father did, or the time.
That's unfortunate, but I really cannot let it out of my hands.
I understand. It was just a shot in the dark.
Very well. The best of luck to you.
Thank you, Mr. Chappell.
The other way in England, we can't steal it from him. Fucking all those phone calls for nothing. Okay. Alright. Dun dun dun, ring him, not go post your letter, check out the flowers in the church. Fuck, okay. Now I gotta go back. Okay. I'm just like, how would you figure out to call the public? I don't know. I saw that there was a page for the publisher. Alright. So we're supposed to look at the flowers outside the church. These ones? Lilies. Lilies. It's a symbol of Ludwig. They're definitely planted here in this real dirt.
Gibt's das denn die Lilienblühen schon?
Sehr schön.
Ja, aber es ist doch noch so kalt.
Leave those flowers alone. I don't know what he's saying. Here, have a flower, young lady. It's definitely a real flower that I
Für
plucked.
Sie ein Geschenk von der Madonna.
Ooh.
No. Nehmen Sie sie ruhig.
Oh, he is
Heute
flirting
Nacht
with
wird
her.
es kalt und sie wird sowieso erfrieren.
I want to see this Gabriel put on a fucking priest outfit and slick his hair back like in the first game. My God, could you imagine? Watch, I say that and it's gonna happen. That priest fully hit on us. Everyone's like, look at this beautiful Japanese-American woman. I must treat her so nicely. Go to where Ludwig drowned. Okay, so I gotta take the fucking flower there. Tornado would be too much. No, it would not. Tell me you don't want to see that happen. I went the wrong way. Whoops. Yes, he was like, you're beautiful. Have a beautiful flower, beautiful lady. I won't take no for an answer. Yeah, more or less. Called her a Madonna. I know what that means. It means she's sexy and hot. Okay. So we gotta go back here. This is so, like, I would not puzzle this out myself. There's no way, if I was playing this on my own without a guide, that I would figure out any of this. I simply would not. I simply would not know what to do. It would take like 1,000 hours, and then I would not remember what anything was, because I wouldn't be absorbing information, because it would be taking me weeks. Oh. That's because I'm stupid, though. You'd be phoning that hint line 80 times a day in the 90s. Fuck, you're right. Okay, load it. You can do it. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so... Nope. My phone closed. On the water.
I wonder what it felt like under there.
Ooh.
trying to figure out what you want me to do.
We're connecting!
But I need more information to work with. If you can send any my way, I'd appreciate it.
Clap. Silly. Simba! You are the one true king, Grace. Well, I saw the face of a dead guy. Alright, now I gotta go back to the castle. Well, we connected. Listen, this is Grace coming into her psychic era. And I support her for that. We need more psychic historians. We need more psychic researchers. Come on. I'm sorry this one's taking so long, you guys. It's partially because it took me like 20 minutes to get through day one, but it's fine. Not day one, but the previous day. You know what I mean. Gerda!
I don't have anything to ask.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Oh, there's a fax waiting for you at the post office. Fuck, I should have clicked through that. Okay, so we gotta go back to the post office. Oh my god. So much running around in one day. I'm exhausted. Her alpha superpowers. But like actually. Hello? Ding ding ding. I heard there is a fax.
Hallo, Frau Gelder. Haben Sie etwas für mich?
Ja, ein Fax. Ein sehr
Ein
langes.
Fax? She's getting her steps
Das
in.
ist aber nicht vom Schattenjäger.
Ist okay. Dankeschön. Thomas Chapel. Oh.
What? Sorry, what? Oh, we got a fax of the diary translation. How did we get that? Oh my god. Thomas Chapel. Read your previous request. Miss Nakamura, it seems I've had a change of heart. Please keep these to strictest confidence. He went for a walk. Okay, this is my theory. He went for a jog along the water, and he dropped something in the water, and he leaned in, and they both leaned in the water at the same time, and they saw each other. They saw each other, and he was like, damn, she was hot? I didn't know she was hot.
11th June 1872. Louis has convinced me to think matters through more thoroughly before I act. A trip it shall be then, to Shahin. It shall not alter my purpose, I feel, nor shall his compelling. The treaty is the ruin of my beloved Bavaria, and must be taken to task.
This is gonna take a second.
3rd July 1872. The pain gets so bad, I cannot hold a pen to write, but the horror is far worse than the pain. He says it was an accident, says that we can truly be one now, that it is a great adventure. I believe him 1 minute, and the next I can feel the flames of hell upon my heels. May God have mercy on my soul.
Werewolf free.
5th January 1874. By the power of Mary, Mother of God, I swear to refrain from the ultimate sin and to remain steadfast in my flesh. Sworn by the power of the lily, Eleanor. 30th August 1879. I will not falter, but will remain true. No matter the torment or longing, I will not yield. I will control the process. God grant me strength and will. By the grace and power of the monarchy and its allegiance. De Paul Leroy, Eleanor. 10th September 1880. It is all finished. Elizabeth warned me, and I discovered the truth at last. O most venomous viper at my very bosom, O lowest of the least worthy who ever breathed, my Judas, my devil, if I could tear my heart out and fling it after him in the dirt, I would.
Wow.
12th December 1880. He continues to come, the devil. I will never look upon his hideous face again. He is afraid I will tell, and I might. To destroy him, I might. When I think of the accident, now that things are clear, I wonder, was it truly an accident, or was it the plot to kill me? If so, why did he not complete it then, instead of putting me in this torment? Could he have hated me so? I wish to God he had simply ended it there.
Wow, the plot thickens.
10th June 1881. Terror. Rapture. During W's music tonight, I felt a pulling. The horror nearly came upon me right there. Then the music turned, and it was gone.
Oh.
What can it mean? I must confide in the great friend. Perhaps he will know what has happened. 2nd August 1882. The experiments go better and better. W has proved as loyal and determined as ever I believed he would be in a matter of my salvation. He says he has the formula now. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera and to draw up the diagram for the crystals. Can it truly end? I scarce dare to hope.
So they were working on some sort of cure or management for lycanthropy. Amazing.
April 1883. The great friend is dead. How unjust that he should be taken from me now. Where is my chance at salvation? Why has God condemned me twice?
Wow. Wagner's werewolf curing opera.
10th October 1885. There must be made clear funds for the crystals. Lies. Everyone lies. My own servants. What must I do? Must I sell one of my beloved castles? The crystals must be made. I grow daily less able to control my own will. How long will I be able to resist the ultimate sin? And the music is worthless without a device. Time is running out. The crystals must be made.
What does it mean?
10th.
What does it all mean? Well, that's exciting. What do we do now? Go back. Oh, we gotta show it. We gotta show it to our buddy. We gotta show it to Georg. Spiders, Georg. Get in the car. We need to get the jack-off crystals, the friendship crystals. My guess is Gabe's gonna get bit by a werewolf and we're gonna cure it later. Man, I'm so sleepy. We're this close, Keith. We're this close. To the museum. Quickly race to the museum. I like the guy's like, don't show this to anyone, and we immediately.
I do have something to discuss with.
Could break that immediately. I'm gonna show it to a music student who works at a fucking.
Have you heard of Ludwig's diary?
Yes, but no one is allowed to see it.
It just so happens that I have a copy of an English translation right here. There's something I wanted to show you.
Just these 5
Read
pages.
this one.
August 1880. The experiments go better and better. They has proved as loyal and determined as ever. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera and to make up the diagram for the crystal. My God!
Wait, I want to show you something.
What do you got? Is it crystals?
I am not supposed to have looked at this myself, but I am here alone all day, so...
The fact that they're just... At least wear gloves, sir!
Yeah.
Stop touching it with your hands!
July 1881. Richard returned from his meeting with the king. Never have I seen him so pale. I was concerned for his heart. He would not speak with me, but immediately shut himself up in his study and started working on a new project. He will not tell me the first thing about it. He will only say that it was time he repaid his king. It confirms Ludwig's diary. He wasn't crazy.
Yes, but Ludwig says that the opera was completed. Imagine that, completed. There's something else.
August 1882. We had a messenger tonight from the king. He brought a letter which Richard burnt. I did manage to see a bit of it. It said something about a great night in Munich and that it would be Richard's supreme triumph and someone else's destruction. Ludwig then wrote that even though he himself would probably die, his immortal soul would be freed thanks to Richard. I worry for poor Ludwig and for us. Where will we be if his madness continues? Surely someone will put an end to it. Wow.
There's one more.
God, he's paper noises. Oily fingers.
May 1883. I sent Richard's sealed package to the king, as he instructed moments before he closed his eyes forever. I could not even bring myself to care what was in it. What could it matter now? Whatever it is, I hope it brings the king good memories of Richard. He did so much for my beloved.
The package.
Did it, gang! We did it! The package! Okay. I really wish you could just save right here, but we're probably gonna have to watch a cutscene and then save. Where are we? Pardon? Gabriel? The saxophone! What?
She sounds delightful. I'd love to meet her.
Oh, she's a hoot, all right. Just pretend you don't have a penis around and you'll be fine. Got this inborn need to rip them off.
Now I'm really intrigued.
This one time, I'd gone off to this, well, party, you might say. And it was getting a bit hairy. Well, Gracie... Oh.
Better. Come here, Kleiner.
What the fuck is this? Pardon? Pardon? Wait, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What?
Beta does not speak English, but then she has her own methods of communication.
I should leave you two kids alone.
Oh, don't be silly.
Oh my god.
Friedrich, I can't...
Just fucking puts his face in the
just
titty
take your date.
immediately.
Why not? I didn't expect her tonight. And for some reason I don't find myself in that mood.
Indirect kiss. Indirect
Besides,
kiss.
from what you've told me, you live like a monk down south at that castle. Your body needs some attention.
What is going on? What's happening?
Ta game sein Schlafzimmer.
What the fuck is happening? Who's this bitch? Oh my god. He looks so sad. How is that the gayest thing I've ever seen? What in the world? How? What the fuck? This is unreal. This is legitimately unreal. Like, pardon? Pardon? I'm glad, okay, I'm glad that Gabriel wore the amulet while he fucked. Ah! Oh my god! Oh! Oh! What? Oh, the amulet. Oh, he's touching the amulet. Okay. It's turning into a somnofic. Oh, I thought my chair was gonna fall. What in the fucking world is going on? He stroked his hair so softly. That was so fucking wild. Ray, you're gonna have to just watch it back. I'm sorry. I don't understand. He left a note? I have some business. Oh, missing text. Oh. Said I have some business to attend to. I was distracted by the handwriting. Get your stupid jacket on. Look at him. He's like, I fucked last night. This fucking game. I can't.
I don't need to go back to the Yuba's place right now.
Oh my god, I just want to fucking save. Just let me save. I need to stop. I need to stop. Please let me stop. Okay, well, that was... I called her daddy. Oh my god. Fucking buck wild. Can I please... Okay. Oh. Day 5, everybody. We did it. We got here. We done did it. Alright, that's it. That's it. That's it. We're all done for tonight. I went way longer than I usually did. I wooed. Fuck. Okay, you guys. I love and adore you. Thank you for sticking it out for almost 3 hours for today's stream. What a great way to end the stream. Yeah, so come back on fucking Thursday and we'll see where the fuck that's gonna go. Buck wild. Buck wild. So, yep. Thursday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We will keep going. And then... usually Tuesdays and Thursdays. Will I be here next week? I don't know yet. We'll see. Hopefully not. Hopefully things will work out and I won't be here next week. But that's fine. We don't need to talk about that. All right, everybody. Have a great sleep. I will see you on Thursday. Good night. Love you. Goodbye.